Today we're going to look at another house. We have the I can't even talk this morning. I've already had coffee too. We had the offer in on the other house, but we don't know that anything back in on that yet. And so we're going this morning to go look at another house. So I am waking some people up. They were having a party down here. They wanted to have a party and watch a movie last night. So I let them sleep on the couch and watch a movie. They had fun. So that is the plan for the day. We're going to look at a house in New Hampshire, which we're kind of on the border for. So I don't know. I don't know too much about the house. I have not worked with this real estate agent before, so I'm not quite sure. Gonna try to make sure that we get in early on this. So we're bringing the younger kids and one of my daughters to kind of watch the younger kids in Azariah while we look at the house. And then the other kids are volunteering at the food pantry. Praise the Lord, they just got a big delivery in and we're looking for some people to like help put stuff on the shelf. So I'm really thankful to hear that actually in these times. Like that's just such a blessing. It must be such a blessing for them. Okay, so that's what's going on this morning. I will share the house with you. It's a cute little thing up there. Kitchen has a lot of space. Pantry, yeah. Obviously floors will need to be redone. All right, let's turn this light on. I can't turn the light on. Yeah.
Back up, girls. Let mama look.
Oh, that goes to. Find out on the other side, huh? That's a beautiful view, huh?
Oh, Mom, look at this rug. It's so warm.
The rug's warm.
I could just lay down on this rug right here.
Sorry.
It's just a closet in the other room over there.
Oh.
Plywood.
Yeah.
So it's just a closet that they use.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not a big deal. That's minor. Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's.
Nice. We gotta see that room.
I gotta see that room.
Yeah, it's a nice good bed. There's a bathroom in here.
There's a bathroom in here. Oh my goodness. Nice closet.
Yeah, this is nice and big.
Based on the disclosure, which I'll look at, and you've already
There's a vacuum in there.
Shop.
Right.
This is like
Washer and dryer. The boiler looks new.
Yeah, the boiler looks
Looks
great.
new. That's nice.
That is. That's nice. And the tank looks like it's pretty good shape.
Mm-hmm.
Fairly good shape. And this is the good side.
Anyone else thinking 15 kids and a wall of glass? I know I was. I like the kitchen dining room is so open.
You guys, there's even a little playhouse sound. This bathroom is a little part for us.
So thoughts on this house specifically are there was some mold all along the master bedroom and the the bathroom in the master bedroom. There was a ton of mold growth. So that is a huge concern. The structural things don't really bother us. We can fix that type of stuff. Space-wise, my husband thinks that it's more space, but I think it's just more bedroom space, which is true. But I kind of wonder where we'd put all the other stuff that we have, like seasonal type things, things like canning jars, our deep freezers, that type of stuff. I'm thinking about those things as well, and how far away it is. But it was decent, you know. So this is a newer house. It was built in 1985. Mold would probably be my number one concern with this house. Oh, and the porch, the pillars underneath the porch, we'll have to redo those because the porch is about to like, goodbye. So we definitely would need to replace those like ASAP before I would have kids out there again. The waiting game, waiting. Went and looked at a house this morning. Show you that before you actually see me here, and now I'm going to update you on what's going on with the other house. So yesterday we ended up getting my realtor let me know that she sent me over the materials so that they could get signed and sent in for an offer. We were going to offer their asking price, and then right before that happened, we realized that there was a lot more people offering on this house. So in the end, we ended up offering $50,000 more than the asking price. Now, right now, we're in the final two. It's between us and somebody else. And we're waiting. And then she said, well, like we did like so many different things to help like the sale go along, like just do like a 5-day, all these things, but you know, it is what it is. She says the only other thing for next time would be is if you didn't do a full inspection. And I'm like, that's in our books, that's not an option. Like neither of us are contractors. I mean, yeah, we just can't do that. That's not our thing. Like, and I understand there's investors. Like, I'm probably up against an investor, and do you know how frustrating that is? Because the investor just wants to buy it, and probably because it has 4 acres, they're going to put more mobile homes or more something on there in order to make money. I don't know. I think it's really frustrating because I feel like our state has been kind of taken over by, even up like where we're at, like any lakefront property or any properties that are like nicer, newer houses or anything like that, the price is through the roof. And I'm sure that's everywhere. It's not just here in our area. It's just really frustrating. I had a little soapbox moment. My realtor is really nice though. She's like, seriously, and I'm like, it's so frustrating. And she agreed. She was in a very prominent part as well, and she got forced out of that area. And years ago, it kind of happened as well to our area, our family, like down on the Cape, because we had kind of established ourselves on the Cape, but the Cape got so expensive. You're near the ocean and whatever. It doesn't matter like where you're from. Yeah, I don't know. Like when I moved down to Wells, my aunt actually helped me, showed me some ancestry. And so we kind of live next to a graveyard. You probably have seen that before. And some of our relatives are buried in that graveyard. That graveyard's like original founders of the town of Wells. There are so many instances in my life that I could just sit back and be like, yeah, I can't do this. But you put one foot in front of another, and you make it through. Yeah, that's what you do. That's what we all need to be doing, right? We have an offer in over $50,000, and it's between us and somebody else. I don't know what the somebody else's offer is, but they've been thinking about it since last night. It is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, and still have not come to a decision. I do know that they reached out to my realtor and they said, what's the main concern if you're to have an inspection. And she just said septic because the septic's not known. And so she just wants to make sure that the septic would be working. So that would be like the biggest thing, like when we do inspection. I think that I think maybe the other offer is saying that they'll buy it without an inspection. I don't know. We don't have we can't like change our offer, but it's just really like, I don't know that I want to do that. Especially what we just went through with the other house. Yeah. Maybe the people that are offering to go without inspection need to go buy the other house that we were looking at. But it's not in a town that they like. Anyway. So we looked at the other house. I don't know how we feel about it. What do you guys think about the house? I think there's ups and downs. It's kind of far. It's like an hour. About the same distance to the hospital, maybe 10 minutes more, not too much difference from the hospital. But for my husband's work, it'd be like an hour. It was nice because it was like right across the street from a lake. Did have an acre, so at least you had a backyard. I don't know how big of a garden that I could grow. I know there's some question about how much garden I actually need to grow. People are like, you don't need an acre to grow garden. And it's like, okay, but you do if you have 15 people that you're feeding. You do need substantial amount of space. Like you can't just grow it in containers like was recommended. You cannot grow substantial amounts of food for a family in containers. If you are a single person and you're trying to just have a salad every once in a while, yeah. And those green stalk towers, yeah, that's great. You could grow a bunch of strawberries on there. If I had, say, 10 green stalks, I could probably grow enough strawberries in each thing, enough strawberries for my family for the year. And do I feel like I need to grow absolutely everything? No, but I want the ability to. I want the ability to be able to grow food in tough times. What did people do? I mean, if we were to go in another depression, what would you want more? I would want land. I would want a victorious victory garden. That is for sure. Are we going that way? Maybe we are. It's getting a little crazy out there. So I think they have until 8 o'clock tonight to make their decision. But if they put an extension on, what are we going to do? Just sit. The other house was kind of nice. It was newer. I don't particularly like newer houses. It could work. Asked my husband, like, would he want to put an offer in? He's like, it's okay, whatever. Like, he's okay with it, whatever. He would probably prefer, like, a newer house over an older house. I would prefer an older house over a newer house. But he's like, there's only an acre. I know, then everyone's going to be like, then get up and move. And maybe we will. But honestly, we're looking for something that we can, if we get up and move, then that means we're still going to have to go back up north. Our house is not selling. Like, we have to wait until our house would sell. We want to get settled into something that we feel comfortable in, that we could sell or rent our house. So it was like, you know, we can't be working on the house and living in Texas or Ohio or Michigan or wherever. We can't be doing that. We'd be having to be flown in, and I don't even know if Azariah can fly. Well, obviously. I don't want him to have angel wings, though. I don't know what all that entails if he needed to fly and such. Anyway, there's a lot of people hurting. There's a lot of people hurting. I think that there is such a challenge because so many things are lost and we forgot to raise our own food. People don't know how to garden. People don't know how to cook basic things. I'm trying to help people. That's all I want to do, guys. I'm tired today. I actually have to go. I have a lot of appointments. Azariah has 4 appointments in Boston this coming week. he just, we got back from Boston, and then we had some appointments this week, some diabetes appointments. We also had measurement for different equipment. We have another measurement appointment for different types of equipment. So it's just been busy. So I have like a list of things that I want to do as far as cooking, but I am like gonna tank things out to you guys as fast as I can. I am trying to work on it. The pantry, when I donated those bags, if you didn't see that, make sure you check out that video. I donated those bags to the food pantry. We were trying to see if they would be like a good fit for the community that we're in. He said they were gone first day. They limited like to have one per family or whatever, and they were gone in the first day. But the good thing is, which is kind of exciting, I don't know who exactly did it, but somebody else took that idea and they started making some minestrone bags. So they are putting like the things for minestrone soup into bags and doing it. And chicken noodle soup, they were doing that, I guess. My kids were there helping out today. And so, yeah. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about this house? I love the lake, and it's literally right across from lake. I mean, both houses, they would be great resellable. I think the distance is probably the biggest thing, and that's, I mean, I probably could grow a garden in the backyard and have kids play, but not like a massive garden. Like, I really want a garden that's like, I don't know, I'd like at least, so our high tunnel was 32 by 96. I think I can grow a lot of food in that space. So if I could do like a 30 by 100 garden, or a 40 by, yeah. So if we had like the same square footage, and then we were able to like plant some apple trees for the future, or raspberries and like fruit type plants, that would be great. I'm going to try to use techniques that were used no matter where I am, if I'm able to use techniques that were used during the Great Depression with interplanting things. So that's going to be coming this spring and summer, no matter where we are, because if we need to, a garden's going in this year. So whether that garden is way up in the boonies and I need to spend a week planting that garden, then I'm going to work my tushy off and plant that garden, because my kids need to be fed. Or if that's not way up there and it's in our own home, then praise the Lord for that. And then maybe I'm able to like help out with that space. That there's been a couple people asking about the high tunnel space for next year, and I would happily let people use that space. If I'm not personally using it myself, I would be happy to do that. So I'd need them to like come up with the money for like watering it, you know, so I'd probably have to charge like some sort of like rental fee for that. And that's what was kind of asked, like, could I rent out your high tunnel? And I would be fine with that, because we have like equipment and stuff in there and whatever, and then people would be able to use it. So that would be great if like 2 families could be blessed by our situation. It's deep. Life is deep right now. I think it's deep for most people. It's like so complex, and you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. You don't know what the government's going to do. You don't know, you know, whatever. What do you do in times like that? You gotta pray. Yeah, I mean, I think that you just have to put your trust and faith in the Lord. All right, I'm about done. I started some laundry, then I sat down. I need to eat something. It's like 1 o'clock. I think I had a banana earlier. But my poor little daughter, she threw up twice on the way to look at the house. Well, she threw up once on the way there and then once on the way back. Some of my kids get car sick, and we have to like strategically place them in the car, but yeah, it's challenging. So she ended up getting sick. So I didn't really want to eat anything after that. All right. What are you guys thinking? I don't know. If you have a channel talking about, if you have a channel, period, drop it down in the comments below because I want to check out some new channels. And I think everyone here, because a lot of us are like-minded, would love to check out your channel. So drop that down there so we can all look at it. I need something just to be like, oh yeah, let's chill. Let's see your channel. Just drop it down below. Thanks so much. Have a blessed day.